You know, studies have shown that there's like a strong correlation between the amount of turkey consumption that goes in and the foul language that comes out of our mouths. So, you know, yeah, you guys are really a tough crowd. Okay, we have our own version of Black Friday right here in Bluffton. You know, we've got all these great shops on Main Street, so I went on down, I got my car, and I drove on down to the Ace Hardware store, you know. But I could tell it was going to be pretty tight, you know, like, from the beginning, because I had to actually parallel park on Main Street. You know, usually I just drive right up, but actually I found a spot that I could parallel park. So I knew, oh man, I could be fighting crowds in here, and sure enough, I walk in the door, and there's 3 other people in there, and I thought, I'm going to just go home, you know. Do you know what the turkey said to the computer? Anybody know? Oh, why do pilgrims' pants keep falling down? Anybody know? Because their belt buckle is on their hats. You've never seen their hats fall down, have you? See? They got it all wrong.
50 cents. 50 cents a night per guest.
50 cents?
Yep,
wow,
that's
that's a lot of money back then.
Yeah, this next one would probably be interesting to our women here. Ladies, we had special rules for us. Gals had to be in their residence halls by 8 p.m. unless you were in the library studying or at a university-sponsored event. Now in the 20s, we see some rules about dating. Particularly, there were earlier on some rules about fussing.
Fussing? Fuss? Is that what I think it is? Fussing?
I don't really know what it is, but it wasn't allowed, so, but later that decade, it got slightly revised. There were no dates in the first 4 weeks.
Oh, come on.
There's actually a story of a woman who was punished for saying, "I like dates very much." She did that in public.
Hey,
she had to scrub blackboards for a few weeks for saying that. And so by 1930, the dating rule had been changed. They were now permitted, but they still were not encouraged.
I like that.
Students weren't supposed to bring automobiles to Bluffton. Not only were they a waste of time and money, they were also a place where you could do some necking. Which was, of course, also not allowed to. And the seniors used to have a sneak day. They would sneak off campus, and when they were gone, the student body was to remain ignorant of their whereabouts. You know, and while they were gone and all year long, it was the freshmen who took out the trash everywhere on campus. Our mascot, this was on the handbook of 1930. Check out those webbed toes. Really nice. Makes you wonder how Jay Denny walks around in those purple shoes.
Anyway, so how do you two know each other?
Well, I don't know if you know this, Dick, but you know, in the 40s and 50s, when you came to campus, you get assigned a big brother or big sister from one of the upperclassmen. So Stephanie is actually my big sister, and I met her at orientation, and she's been helping me make my transition to Bluffton.
Well, to help our audience get to know you, could you describe a typical day for a student back then?
Yeah, certainly. Well, most mornings start with a mandatory chapel at 9:35 a.m. sharp, and here's a picture of a typical chapel. Note the clock up there, starting time 9:35.
Then we spend the rest of the morning in classes usually, and then eat lunch in the dining hall. But at dinner, oftentimes we had a certain protocol that we actually have to go into Rock Hall. So the men and the women line up across from each other. We go in single file to make sure that the men get to sit next to us, and then they seat us and they serve us our dishes. I'm really, really into sponge tossing. That's a really fun game that we spend a lot of time doing. And then, of course, you know, we have a lot of soda pop parties in the residence hall. Those are old bottles, so those are soda pop bottles. We have lots of fun in the residence hall.
And then I'm going to do my thank you notes. So, okay, ready for the thank you notes? Okay. Thank you, people staring intently at 1970s printer, for making us appreciate the entertainment Harbeck After Dark now provides on campus. Thank you, women of the 70s, for showing us how to protest something really important by sitting in a parking lot. Thank you, Berkey Hall, for providing more stairs than actual entrances to one. Thank you, 1974 mountaineering class, or enrolling at a school in one of the flattest parts of Ohio.
Before there was cable, they had kart racing. So students didn't just sit in their room and chat with each other on Facebook. They actually went outside.
They actually interacted with each other in person. Wow, that's amazing. Okay. We're going to have you each pick a student, a lucky student from our studio audience that is going to play a game of catchphrase, trying to guess words about life at Bluffton, and then you're going to give them clues, but you can't tell them any of the words that are on the phrase.
All right. This is the residence blank that closed down at the end of last school year.
Lincoln.
All right. This is the event that MCB hosts.
Margaret After Dark.
It happens in December, really late at night.
Midnight Madness.
We eat eggs.
Finals Breakfast.
Yes. Okay, this is the mascot before J. Denny Beaver.
Bucky Beaver.
Oh, you're so good. Okay, this is the building that just opened a few weeks ago.
Oh, Summer Center.
Yes. All right. Before this fine institution became a university, it was called
Bluffton College.
All right. This is an athletic program that both came and left Bluffton in the 2000s, both men and
Tennis.
women. They went out to the greens.
Golf.
Yes. Okay. This is the beloved football coach who retired in the 2000s.
Coach Carpenter.
What's his first name?
Colin Carpenter.
Okay. There are three of these people. They're all students. They're part of campus ministries.
Pastoral assistants.
Yes. Okay. Well, this is the program in our campus conduct system. It's new.
Campus Conduct Board.
It has conversation. Okay, this is new by Multicultural Affairs. It's where you set up mentors. It's a program.
It's a MIT program.
Yeah, what's it called? Are you part of it? Okay. You're on the board, Lawrence. Okay, like you have to do this at school. It's a
Project Home.
yeah. This is a social media network that Bluffton was invited to be part of. It used to be the top of it's blue. You talk to your friends on it. Okay, this is an event that happened by MCB. You played in Marbeck, or you played here in the gym. I'm still going.
15 seconds.
These used to be in the residence hall rooms. You use them to talk to your parents. Now you carry them around in your pocket and you text on them. There you go. Okay, this is where you go and get chicken nuggets on campus, downstairs. It's the newest thing. Bucky Beaver was the mascot when I was a student here, and we have some pictures of him up there.
Hey, so I'm gonna make this short, but that was an interesting forum. Yeah, I'm glad we don't have some of those rules anymore. But since I have that, and I haven't really vlogged anything else, but there was a decent amount of that stuff, I'm just gonna give you that. And I didn't get to talk to Justin last night, and I actually didn't get to talk to him tonight either, but I sent him a message last night before I went to bed, and like said I hope he was doing well and stuff, feeling better and such. And then I got a message tonight back from him saying that he went to the ER again. So I really hope that he's okay, or he's getting that dealt with, because I really feel bad that he's not feeling good. And yeah, so there's that. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. And yep, that's pretty much it. And George is still awake. She's changing because she took a shower. That's fun. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Good night.